Good evening, everybody. My name is Dara, and I'm from India. And I might be looking awkward with a veil on my face, but I want to hide my identity for some certain reasons. Today I'm standing here, and I feel privileged to discuss what me and my partner Amanpreet have gone through here. We are from India, and it's been 2.5 years. I am in the United Kingdom. My partner Amanpreet Kaur, she's from India as well. She's a Punjabi girl, Sikh Punjabi girl, and I'm a Muslim girl. When we were in India, we faced persecution. To be very precise, Amanpreet Kaur was attacked by her father. He wanted to rape her so that he can cure her from the disease that she was suffering, known as homosexuality. And that's a very common way to cure their daughters, like that's what the father and brothers do in India. That's all because she's not straight. And not only this, when I came to UK, I had this picture in my mind that United Kingdom is known for the human rights and people fight for human rights and the government is good. But when I came to UK, I was raped, I was stabbed just because I'm a homosexual, and people I was living with were not happy enough to accept me the way I am. But instead of helping us out, UKBA, police, all the other officials, they kind of supported the people who like raped us, stabbed us, and kind of mistreated us. At the end of December, me and my partner Amanpreet Kaur were detained in Yalswood Detention Center. It's in Bedford. The kind of treatment that we got there, I just pray no one should ever go in there. When we were inside the detention center, we were told by the officers that because so many migrants came to UK from India, Pakistan, from Asia, and they took the jobs and the benefits, that's why they are going to give difficulties to people like us, so that we should not stay here, we should go back, and there will be more jobs and more benefit opportunities for the people here. This thing was told by the officers in detention center. On one occasion, a UKBA officer told us that we should stop messing around, we should not apply for asylum, go back to our countries. Then from there, if we want that we think that we are not safe, we should go and apply for asylum for any other country. Like we should go to Canada, America, we should just not stay here because we are not acceptable here. In Yalswood Detention Center, like my partner Amanpreet Kaur, she cut her wrist because she just never wanted to live anymore. She couldn't take the trauma and pressure she was going through. So she cut her wrist and she wanted to die. She was not hospitalized. She was not given any medical treatment. She was not given proper food or fluids or anything. Then UKBA gave her a ticket to go back to India. That was the time when they took her to the hospital just so that they could rehydrate her, so that she have enough liquids so that she could fly back. They just said that they are not allowing her to even claim asylum, forget about just granting it even. Amanpreet was not eating or drinking for approximately a month, and they said it's a behavior problem. Just because we want to stay here, we are making up stories. They deny to believe us completely. When in detention center, Amanpreet was sexually assaulted by the officer. They used to drag her everywhere because she couldn't walk, so instead of giving her a wheelchair, they were dragging her, making fun of her, passing lewd comments about our sexuality. Of course, we used to sleep together, and whenever an officer used to come in our room, the comments that they passed, outrageous. I can't even say that in front of you people right now. There is an organization, UKFGIG. I called them for support. They said they cannot help because we are from India. We will never get asylum here in UK. I have called all the possible organizations and I was turned down because I was in the detention center. I was going through internet and then I read that Queen Victoria refused to believe women were capable of such ghastly behavior. So when it was suggested back in 1885 that Indian law be adapted to criminalize lesbianism, it was rumored she was horrified and rejected the idea outright. In a country where married couples can raise eyebrows if they hold hands in public, the day-to-day life of the lesbian can only be imagined. Within this male-dominating society, they face a double discrimination, first because of their sex and then because of their sexuality. I'm 37 years old. I spent 24 years in India And I never had the courage to take this thing out that I am a homosexual, because we were like sinners, we were supposed to be cursed, and that is the only reason why I came to UK and she came to UK. I was locked in a room for days and starved until I admitted that yes, I am ready to marry a man. We were not only prevented from expressing our sexuality, we were forced to go in the complete opposite direction and living and having sex with someone we really don't want to. We were forced to marry men, otherwise we would have faced rape, torture, or even murder. In India, honor killing is such a big honor, they would have felt like they are the king of the world if they will kill sinners, like they will clean the dirt. And when I say they, I believe my own family, my own community. I was reading a couple of articles, and United Kingdom government said they want to support homosexuals, but I was just wondering, how are they planning to do that? I believe that all the promises made by this government for asylum seekers, I think they are showing their anger towards the migrants, because they say they are helping, and the support that we got was detention, no medical help unless Preet was on a verge of dying. If you will read her medical report, she lost 19 kgs in 11 days. And apart from sexual assault and lewd comments by the officers, we are not given any support, be it money, be it food, or anything. Instead of giving her treatment, she was rehydrated so that she could fly back to India. And not only this, when I reported my stabbing to police, instead of helping me, police gave my incorrect statement to CPS. I was shocked. Police forced me to go in the court and say that incorrect statement that yes, this is correct. I said I will not do that. I am not going to lie in any court or in front of any of the officers. They say that India is a big country, so you will not get asylum because you're an Indian. But if you go through the news, a straight girl, she will be raped, and it will be her fault if she's wearing a mini skirt, or if she's going in a pub, or if she's even going with males, and then they say India is safe for us. This trauma and torture left Amanpreet mentally disabled. She believed that we are cursed, and the way the officers behave in detention center, she's confirmed that yes, we are cursed and we should be killed, we should be murdered. That's why she wants to die. She's still suicidal. Our family and friends and everyone have boycotted us. They hate us. They feel that if we will come near them, they will be cursed as well. UKBA have put us on restrictions. They say that come on, sign on, and you will not get any help. I just wonder, what do they expect us? Like, do they expect us to sleep around with people, get money, and then go for sign on? They are not giving us any support, and then they say they are helping asylum seekers. Now, like, few people campaigned and they wrote to Theresa May. So now they are saying that they are allowing Amanpreet to claim for asylum, and the only reason is because they want to get it done with us as soon as possible. I'm sure the moment she will apply for asylum, they are going to detain us. They are going to decide within 2 weeks that they are not going to give status to us, and they are going to deport us like maximum to maximum 1 month. They won't take more than 1 month. I never had the courage to speak in front of so many people, but this is a do and die situation for me. Either I do it or I die, because I really did not have courage. You know, it's very simple to hear that, oh, this girl was raped, so I mean, we are feeling so bad for her, we have sympathy for her. But ask that girl how she feels. Does she want to be raped again? I would say no. Everyone would say no. Does she want to be killed by her own family? No. We are homophobic, and all the treatment that we are getting is go back, go back, go back. You're not allowed to have a support. That's why I came from London all over to Liverpool with the hope that you guys will help us, will try to at least understand what we went through. We really do not want to be raped or murdered by our own families. We trusted them. We thought they are going to protect us. They will not do that, because we are, I don't believe that, but they believe we are sinners, we are cursed. If you guys believe that, I believe you guys don't believe that, but I don't know what to say. I'm hopeless, I'm helpless, and every day is like, you know, every day is killing me with the thought that they are going to detain us and deport us. And in detention center, if you do anything, you are doing because you are in the detention center. If you have a stomachache, they say, oh, you're doing dramas because you are in detention center. If you have a heartache, oh, you're doing dramas. If you don't have periods, they say you are doing dramas because you are in detention center. I have lost all my hopes. I would just appreciate if you guys could please help us, because I really need help. I mean, I can only say that God was a bit rude to us when He made us like this. Either we would have born in a place where we are accepted, or we would have been straight. But nothing happened like that. So it's an urge if you guys could please help us. I don't have anything else to say.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Conference, I'm sure you all found that very, very moving, but there is now a responsibility to do certain things. And that responsibility is that in your conference pack today there was a letter to Theresa May, and when you leave here today, and in the next couple of days, we want you to sign that letter and post that letter to Theresa May, demanding that Amanpreet and Dara have the right to stay in this country. So that letter is in your pack. Please don't not do it. Please don't forget to do it. Please make sure that you do it. The second thing is that in a minute I'm going to circulate Dara and Amanpreet's petition. Please make sure that you sign that petition on the way round. The third thing is that Dara and Amanpreet have no money whatsoever, and so at the next break, as you go for your coffee, there will be a collection, and that collection, all of that collection, will go to their campaign. So if you can afford any money, if you want to think about it, you're going out to get a cup of coffee. At this university, it's £2 for a cup of coffee. Why not pay the £2 for the coffee, and that will go to their campaign? So on the way out, after this session, please think about doing this. And the final thing is that the Social Work Action Network always runs campaigns, and therefore I want to put it to you as a conference to vote now that we immediately make this a campaign priority for the Social Work Action Network. For those of you who agree with that, will you please raise your hands? Are there anybody who objects? Thank you very much, conference. That's a unanimous campaign that we will be taking that up through the Social Work Action Network. I'll hand back over to Laura. Thank you.